And yeah, I shouldn't forget my main mission here. I need to remember to catch the bird, because I really want that. So, but first now we gotta switch to Shadow to train that, because gotta keep. That's the only thing I really know about Pokemon dynamics, that you gotta train every Pokemon. You can't just have your main thing. Yeah, that was the first time I've played Pokemon Soul Silver. I was playing just as my main Pokemon. I would not bother about any of the side Pokemon. I would just use my I'm almost died right there. I would only bother about my first Pokemon. Like I would choose I don't even know what the blue one is called in English from Pokemon Soul Silver. I would choose the water starter in Pokemon Soul Silver. In German it's called Kanimani. But now you know I'm German. In German it's called Kanimani, and it Totodile, of course, Totodile. I always chose Totodile, and I only use that. Like I would not bother about any other Pokemon at all. Like I would not care. Ah, there we go. I just wondered what button the menu was. I would not bother about anything else, and I would be at the champion with only my starter, and I would not have anything else. And he would really whoop me, and I would be stuck there for like 2 weeks. But it was an epic time, and that's what I always liked. I liked to spend more time in a video game than I would now, because now I've gotten more intelligent through my life. I've gotten more intelligent. I can think better, and I can now sit down to a game and like finish it very quickly and not have to think so much, and really breeze through it, because you understand the patterns and you don't have to take time. And since I'm a really productive person in my life in general, I can't be bothered to just for my entertainment take too much time in a video game. And that's also why I really wanted to let's play these things, because then I'll take my time anyway. Like I do the videos, they'll be a certain length, and I can sit down, take my time, do as many parts as I want, because I know I'm leaving a legacy with it in a way. This is really epic to me. This is like really a big thing to me, to immortalize this part of me, this wish of me to having done this in my life. I think that's really great. But yeah, enough of that. Keep leveling up everything. It's always been my system to have the Pokemon I want to train at the front, and then switch it out to the starter and just beat the other Pokemon completely. Potion, nice. Though, the thing I'm not going to do is speak to every single individual, and not gonna bother to read that out. Like, maybe I will at some points, because I'm gonna really enjoy myself, but I'm not gonna torture you or me with listening to every single dialogue that there is. I'm just gonna pull off a charmful let's play, and kind of the vibe that I've always enjoyed a let's play in. I'm just thinking I'll maybe link the legends I've watched throughout my childhood in the selected section. Maybe I will. What I'm thinking now is that maybe, are you gonna maybe catch who I am? No, you're probably gonna not catch who I am. I'm gonna link my icons of Let's Plays in the recommended channels. So if you want to take a look at those, take a look at my legends. They're German Let's Players anyway. You're not gonna understand them very much if you're English. If not, you're gonna understand them if you're German. But that's just how it is. Hi Jacob, are you catching Pokemon? And also, I've just started this Let's Play randomly in English, but maybe at some point I'll do some German Let's Plays, some German language Let's Plays, maybe. Because that's just maybe something I like to do, maybe actually not. I don't think that's a good idea if I attract an audience now that is English, that speaks English. I don't think I wanna lock them out of my content by speaking German. So, you know, like when you need to travel to faraway places, yeah. If you need to travel to faraway places, you should be speaking English. So I'm gonna speak English. Oh, I know. Don't you think it's better to know more about Pokemon? Sure it is. I know just the place. Come on, don't be shy. Follow me. You know, girl, I would really like to hear the beautiful soundtrack of Jubilife City, which always spoke to me as well. I loved, like, one of my most melancholic memories or just things in general is Jubilife City at night. I love Jubilife City at night. That's one of the most blissful things ever to me. I love that. And also the soundtrack at night, it's quite different. It's quite more mellow. I'm gonna hear it, hopefully. If I can manage to get the time synced with the real time. Have it be conducive, but I think it just syncs to the actual time of day, so I'll have to actually record at night. So we're gonna have a recording session at night at some point. So be excited for that. What? How did you know? How do you unmask me as a member of the international police? Oh. Huh, what? I beg your pardon, I was just making conversation. You claim you were only making conversation, do you? But I know better not to believe that. No. You recognized me right away. That was someone extraordinary. You're quite a narcissist, aren't you? Like me. That is why you spoke to me, is it not? Your power of observation is fearsome. Quite admirable you are. Now that my cover has been blown, let me introduce myself. I am a globe-trotting elite of the international police. My name, my code name, it is Luker. It is what they all call me. Incidentally, is the saying "don't be a thief" familiar to you? Well, it is, but you know, you do what you do. Yes, that is correct. Taking what belongs to others is wrong. Unfortunately, there are apparently those who do not heed those words. Well, in the earlier part, I said that I would steal the other guy's Pokemon if I could, but I can't because the rules of the game, they prohibit me from doing so, and that's just what it is. Unfortunately, there are apparently those who do not heed those words. I just said that already. In Sinnoh, in fact, there are criminals stealing the Pokemon of others. I have therefore been on the lookout for characters arousing my suspicion. Incidentally, your trainers, yes, perhaps, can make use of this. What is the record? I don't even know what that is. It is a nifty device for recording a match. I obtained it because it is quite popular these days. Is it? I haven't thought of it being quite popular. I haven't even known about it. But myself, I do not do Pokemon battling very often. It will be better. It will be in better hands with you. Well, thank you, sir. I also have a request. If you were to meet me again, I ask that you not talk to me, for I'm on duty. Actually, yes, you may speak to me. You must. Not because I'm lonely, no. You must inform me of bad guys. Well, that's a great excuse. Maybe you just want to talk. I know from myself, if you're on the mission, if you're on the grind, so to speak, if you're locked in, you wake up at early times, you work, you're able to work on things that do not require you to go anywhere, work on your craft, then you can get quite lonely, and you need that balance back in your life, so I kind of understand it. Must inform me of any happenings. I will, my friend, I will. Working for the international police must be hard. Well, surely. Jacob, here it is. It's the trainer's school. The name says it all. I saw our friend Henry go in earlier. He could still be in there studying. Okay, bye now. Well, actually, before we enjoy this nice ambience here, because I love this city. As a kid, this town was so big to me. Like, I would go to the edge I remember I would go to the edge right here. I would find these skyscrapers so astounding because they were so big. And if you look at video games right now, or the state of video games, they just don't seem so big anymore. You see the outside with the trees, but if you go here, it seems like it goes on until infinity. And that's like the illusion I love about the cities in earlier Pokemon games, or like the mind I had when I was a child. To be standing here and to actually think this city was giant. Because it was giant to me. Because there wasn't any like games that would have these actually giant cities. Like the first game I saw that had a giant city in it was GTA 4. And that was such a world to me. When I played that for the first time, when I saw Let's Plays of it, it was so exciting because it was such a big city. But before that already, this was quite astounding to me. To see these skyscrapers and them being so larger than life, and imagining that the city would just continue and it would be like a really giant city. And then I would go to cities in real life. Like for the first time as a kid, I would go to bigger cities like Hamburg, or even smaller towns near me, and that would just seem big to me because I was a child. And like the Jubilife city music, or the Castilia city music from Black, that would play in my mind, and it would be very beautiful. And that's one of my memories. That's one of these memories I have with Jubilife, or with Pokemon in general, that I just want to share here for the immortalization of it. So I remember we must still, and especially that effect is especially true at night when the lights are on in there. That's something I just find really fascinating overall. Makes me really melancholic. It's one of the sights I love to watch in real life as well. Cities at night. And then sometimes these soundtracks, like the Jubilife City soundtrack, especially the night soundtrack, they play in my head. And that's the reason I wanna play them and comment them, to leave these thoughts in the world and give them to people that might relate. And that's why I make this Let's Play in the way I make it. But we need to still catch the bird, I think, because we do not have that yet. But still, I would first heal up the Pokemon. I would heal up the Pokemon first. Or have I done that? I don't quite remember it. Have I done it? I haven't. Good. So I shall heal my Pokemon and then catch the bird, and that's like one of the last things I do for this recording session. We've already gotten pretty far, which is cool. And I think the next recording session I'll try to pull off at night, so you can see what I mean by the nostalgia. If you're one who played this as well and had this experience, you'll probably know, and you'll probably identify with this already. But if not, I'm going to show you and let you into the magic that I've experienced in my life. Keep sharing it, and that's what I'm going to do. First I'm going to destroy this opponent. Actually, let's make this quicker. With fire flames. I'm not going to bother to train off camera. I'm going to do everything on camera. And just experience it fully and record it. So wonderful. Now let me catch one of those birds. There we go. exactly what I wished for. Thank you very much. Let's get it done. Last action for the cut. And we shall release the first episodes. And if you see this, the next episode you see of this is gonna be the whole new session for me. It's gonna be a big break in between in my world. But for you, it's just gonna be the next day, which is the beauty. Until then, I'll maybe read some comments if there are any, if anyone's gonna find this, but we'll see. And especially, I'm just excited to have it out there and to have it continue and just take up more space. I just love it. I hope I don't kill it now. Oh, good. So, come on. That's it. Bang. Mission complete. That is it. And next time we can just continue with the game and continue in Jubilife City. I'll probably do a record, like I said, I'm probably gonna do a recording session at night to let you in on the magic. But we'll see. Just excited to first edit all the episodes, make them nice, make them look the way I want, and release them onto the internet. I'm excited. If anyone finds this, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so, like, if there's actually people that bother to watch this for so long and enjoy spending that time with me in here and naming these Pokemon in a nice way. No, actually, I'm not gonna call it bird. I used to do this, but I used to call all these, like, early game bird Pokemon bird. It's just I'm gonna call this like this, because I am a sucker for these aesthetic words. It's just what it is. You can't do anything to me, my last action we're gonna partake in is getting back to the Pokemon Center and saving the game. But I'll do so off camera to figure out how to actually save the game. Because otherwise, it's gonna be a bit messy. Because I'll be searching for, like, the button to actually save the game properly, and it's gonna be a bit of a mess. But actually, for your sake, let's cap it here. I'll off camera figure out how to save the game, and I'll see you in the next recording session. And for you, it's just gonna be the next episode. I'll see you tomorrow if you're watching this daily. And I'm gonna now visit the bathroom, have a coffee, enjoy my day. It's a nice freezy morning where I live. Palm tree outside. It's beautiful. First frost in my morning run I saw today. Gonna keep enjoying the day, work on some things. And until then, my friends, thank you very much. And the next time we start the recording session, I'll be in the Pokemon Center, and hopefully it's gonna be night, because I'm gonna be playing at night and record at night. So you can see Jubilife at night, and we can experience that together. So thank you very much.